I don't have my tissue or anything. My grandmother done threw us all off schedule, Jesus.
Oh, Lord. Not grandma. Oh, my gosh. Did you fall in?
No.
Okay. She didn't fall in.
The tissues fell, but I'm okay.
That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, we had a surprise visitor this morning. The one and only grandmother from the yard sale fiascos. Yes, the grandmother. No, she ended up coming and giving you, was those birthday gifts?
No,
Those were not.
they're not birthday gifts. They're just, oh, I saw this and it reminded me of you.
Oh, those gifts.
I just decided to purchase it and bring it to your house.
Nice. So you get random purchase stuff.
Exactly. That I am now expected to keep, use, do something with. I didn't ask for it, but it's like, oh, I saw this. Wonder why my grandmother bought me this. Let's see. Oh, it's just a pillow that says Autumn on it. Hello, Autumn. Like, yes, we know that my name is also a season. Ergo, there are going to be things, there are going to be items with my name printed on them. But that doesn't mean I need those items, though. My grandmother said, I saw these and thought of you. And I was like, autumnal motif. This is exactly what I have in my house, you know? Yes. Thanks, Grandma. Look, if these had owls on it, I would have rejected them immediately. So at least they don't have owls on them. But I was like, oh, throw pillows. I'm definitely a throw pillow person. Why? But that's okay. We're going to keep them for a little bit. They are new and they are clean. So
I was just going to say, well, they'll fit somewhere.
Yeah, they're in legit good condition. So, I mean, that's good. But still, she is just so much.
Yes.
Good morning, Dama.
Was she really insistent on being filmed?
No, she wasn't insistent. I told her. She literally mentioned, she said, here, take these so that when you make your videos, you can say, this is what my grandmother bought me. I was like, I'm making a video right now. Stop, stop talking, so I had to go get the camera so I could film her.
And then you're on.
Exactly.
That's so funny.
You guys, I forgot to tell you yesterday, we went walking. I told you, we went that walk. Did I tell you that while we were walking up the street, Grandmama must have been driving by and she honked her horn, but we just thought it was a horn. We were like, oh, who honked their horn? Yeah. And then like a second later, she called me. And I was just like, Grandmama's calling me. That's weird. And then Mom was like, oh, that was probably her that honked her horn. And I was like, that makes sense.
Connecting the dots.
Yeah. So I said, hello? And she said, what are y'all doing? Are y'all making a movie? I was just like, no, we're walking for our health. And then she just said, goodbye. And she hung up. Like, that's all she wanted. If she wanted to know if we were filming a movie.
Concise and to the point.
Yeah, and I was just like, nope, we're just out walking for exercise, And she was like, well, that's not fun. So,
basically, she's like, and enough talk.
Yes, but no, my granny is ridiculous.
Off to the other yard sale.
Exactly. No, the Goodwill or exactly. No, exactly. Good morning, Dama.
Thrift stores.
Hi, Kelly. Good morning, Krista. Good morning, Dr. Wise. Good morning, Shelly. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Sylvia. Good morning, Aaron. Gigi's here, says, hello, Mr. and Mrs. How are you today? We're doing good. I'm doing great. I exercised today. I always feel great when I exercise.
So motivating.
Melanie says, good morning, Autumn and Richard and Work America. I love referring to everyone as Work America. Happy Tuesday to you. TC says, good morning, LOL, random gifts from Grandma. Yeah, I mean, that's all she ever does.
Welcome to
our life.
The life of the yard sale.
Yes, exactly. Dr. Watson's gotta love her. I mean, it's right on brand. I mean, that's exactly what we expect.
Everything is just storage for the next sale.
Exactly. I was just like, I'm either going to keep these or just hang on to them for the next yard sale. You take your pick, Michelle's here. Good morning. Yes, Rashana says, good morning. Hashtag Whack Fam. How's everyone feeling today? I am feeling great.
Absolutely perfect.
I am feeling, productive and focused. Do you guys know, I'm just going to tell you, like I really struggle with the self-limiting belief, and I'm going to go ahead and say that I don't believe it, but I can just really tell that I'm still struggling with the roots in my body. It's just like, I always struggle with, I don't deserve good things because I'm unfocused And I'm not lazy, but it's just because I'm unfocused, you know? And so it's just like, I'm never going to be successful because I can't put my mind on something enough to like focus on it and finish it, you know? So it's just like, that is not true. I am focused. I do deserve to be successful. I am already successful, you know? But it's just like, I'm feeling particularly focused. I'm feeling particularly good. So I always got to go with it, you know?
Look at you.
Because I was watching this video this morning. I was watching a video about your, reticular activating system, about how it just, I know, it's exactly. It's like, it's a part of your brain that like filters what you focus on.
I am here for that.
And and you guys, I am here to tell you that like the law of attraction is real. And you have to remember the universe will bring you what you are focusing on. Here, I might want to use this for what I eat Wednesday. I am focusing on pillows. Exactly. Speaking of that, everybody, tell my husband how I can never, like, literally my mom called me and was like, well, you can't ever edit your videos again because it's so much better when Richard does it. I was like, duh. Yes, sweetheart. If you could just set it up on there.
Okay. And what were you saying again?
Oh, I'll remember.
There you go.
There I go. Yes. Thank you for he got me all zoomed in. Like, come on now. Like, this man is a professional. Okay, now he's just, you have to press record or it's going to go black. Lord knows I know that. Okay, guys. So what I was telling what I was saying is that the law of attraction is it brings you whatever you think about or whatever you keep in your mind. Okay. So it's important to not keep negative things in your mind. And it's important to frame or flip what you're thinking to the positive side, you know, because for instance, I'm great at saying I am affirmations like, I am successful. I am important. I am productive.
Yes.
But
you gotta keep telling yourself.
Yes. But today, what I almost started doing was just like saying what I'm not. Like, I'm not lazy. I'm not unproductive. I'm not this. But it's just like, no. Like, because the universe hears is lazy, unproductive, like unfocused. It's whatever you keep your mind on, and that's what it delivers to you, So it's the same thing by saying I am productive. That is the same thing as saying I am not unproductive, exactly. But you see, you're flipping it to the positive way. Okay.
Sounds like my advertising classes.
Oh yeah, just how to frame stuff.
No, that was the one thing they taught you.
You're marketing to your mind.
Never in advertising 101 is you never sell the negatives. You always enhance the positives.
Yeah, never say what it's not.
Exactly.
Always just say what it is. And so that is what I got myself. I was just like, no, I'm not lazy. I'm not this. And I was just like, okay, that is good to know. But like, I wasn't wanting to repeat that to myself. Coming from
a place of anger. Or
yeah, exactly. And like, and trying to convince myself otherwise, and it's just like, no, like, just be calm and trust and know. When you know something for certain, you don't have to, like plead for it, like you accept it. And so I'm just accepting, like, I am focused. I am productive. I do deserve success because I take inspired action, like just, it's all about what feels good and what feels natural instead of trying to like, beat it into your head like I'm not this way. Like you always just have to be positive so that the universe can deliver positivity. So
it's kind of like, I like to think of it like fighting a river. It's like you're fighting a river upstream when all you really have to do is just turn around and use the current for you instead of against you. It's like the universe is around you, always working. Turn and use it for you instead of headbutting it the whole time trying to figure it out.
And there's the river flowing toward prosperity, and then there's the river flowing like toward like poverty.
Ooh, so I
and
said something.
Yeah. Yes. And so really, what you need to do is just hop in the side that is going toward prosperity and just get carried away. Like it's just get carried away. Don't fight. If you're in the stream that's headed toward poverty, you can't fight, to try to, go the opposite direction.
Lazy river
you literally have to hop over to the other side, and that's changing your mindset.
Don't lazy river.
No, not in the river. Not in the river of poverty. Yes, no, we got to get into the other one and go the other way. Yeah, exactly.
And jump into the other river.
So that is what I was doing today. So I was feeling good about my ability to be productive and feel that I am worthy of success because I'm actually, taking inspired action. Yes. But yeah, everyone is also saying that like, oh yeah, your videos are so great now that your husband edits them. They're just so entertaining. I literally saw the word top notch. Yeah. Melanie says the editing truly is top notch. Melanie. I'm just saying, I just love it. It's just, it is what I do not have the time, energy, effort, or desire to like do. And you were just so great. Exactly. What? Complimentary. What? You're so silly. My husband got all the time, energy, effort, and desire. What? So I am happy. I'm so happy about that. Okay. Joyce says, good morning, WAC fam. Going to be a sad morning, saying bye to my amazing mother-in-law this morning. Thanks for all your thoughts and prayers. Yes, Joyce, I'm glad that you and Barry got to be there with her, during this time. I'm glad that the service went okay. We're all thinking about you. Can't wait to talk to you. Probably is it next week? Or maybe later on this week, but yes.
One day at a time.
Dee says, morning folks, almost ended up lurking. Started my egg muffin meal prep. Ooh, that sounds delicious. I'm glad you're here and that you didn't lurk. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay
Lisa said, good morning, WAC fam. Half sleep over here. I know.
It's okay to lurk.
I know, right? Rashana says, I always say to speak positively into the universe and watch your life change for the better. You're right.
That is my mother in a nutshell.
Dr. Ross says, love the editing on the meal prep video. The music and everything was so on point. See, the doctor is giving you props. That's all I'm just saying. Like, it's the editing is truly top notch. Like,
yeah, that's what I do.
Yes, Lisa said not just the thought, but the energy and feeling you put into the thought. That is exactly true. It's not only about the thought, it's about the feeling of how you feel. Like, it's crazy. You really just have to work with you have to be delusional. You have to like feel in your body the feelings of what it would be like as you're thinking the positive thoughts.
I wouldn't say delusional, but it's just you have to appreciate the things that you do have.
Yeah, you have to appreciate the things that you do have, but also believe
that better
certainly in the things that they know and that they're already in your life.
That's what I was going to say. Know the joys that you're in now, but know that it's only going to get better.
Yes.
The more we work at it, the more you feed it, the more you just persevere and push toward it.
Well, thank you. I mean, that is great, sweetheart. But yeah, something that helps with me and that helps a lot of people is visualization. That's why it's so important. You can associate a feeling with an image a lot more than you can associate it with a thought, True. So it's like, that's why I have downstairs in my office, in my little visualization corner, I have my pictures of like New York City. I have my pictures of like, international vacation. I have my pictures of all these different things. Like dream house pictures, so that when I am working on manifesting and really feeling the feelings of attracting that in my life, I can have the images, because what those images do is they allow me to feel grateful and excited and like happy. It's just like, wow, that would be so cool if that was actually my house. So like, that's really neat. It's really just dreaming,
Also, then it piggybacks on the books and the novels you read when you talk about writing forward and writing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Where is that?
Well, this is a book.
Notebook. No, that's not the book. Okay, Richard, talk to America.
All right. Hey, America.
I'm looking. I think I know where it is.
Is this over here?
No, that's not it.
Oh, that's the schedule.
No, I know where it is.
Okay, she knows where it is. So there's that. Apparently, I brought up something that she needs to find right now. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Let's see. Yes, prayers to you, Joyce. As always, in this trying time, we are all in this with you. So there's that. Let's see. Gigi says, well, that is what Richard does for a living. So, all right, good point. That is it. You might be onto something, Gigi. Let's see.
You can stop talking now. I'm back.
I was just gonna say Melanie said it would be nothing without Autumn, though, and I'd have to agree as well.
Did she really say that? Oh, okay. I really appreciate that. Okay, guys, listen to this. I just found this recently, and I knew that I wrote it, but I didn't know when. Listen to this. I am so grateful for my life. Who would have thought that I would ever quit my full-time job to become a full-time entrepreneur? But between Watch Autumn Keto, my blog, my t-shirts, and my other businesses, I make more than all the money I'll ever need. And even more important, I get to do what I love every day and help people along the way. How blessed am I? I'm so glad that I kept working and kept believing. Thank you, God. Guess when I wrote that? December 13th, 2019. That was a full 4 months before I quit my job. And that was before this was before I even started to line up the financial situation that allowed me to quit. This was literally just a pipe dream, you know?
That was before I proposed too.
And that was before my husband proposed to me. I mean, it was just before everything, you know? But the fact that I believed it and I wrote it, and notice I wrote it as if it had already happened. I didn't say I'm so grateful, because one day I'll get to quit my job. It already happened.
So see, I was on to something.
And so I made it happen with the energy that I put into the universe. That was crazy. I love this.
Reconfirm what you just said earlier.
It is.
You put the energy you put out, you get back.
You get back. It is true. Mm-hmm. It is really true.
And I don't know what movie it is, but it's whatever you feed is what you deal with the most. Whatever energy you feed the most is what you live in. So if you feed hate and anger, or if you feed positivity, then
it was that story. It was the movie where the story was just I have these two monsters in me, one that's angry and rage, and then the other one that is wants to do good. And it's just well, which monster is going to win? And so it was the one you feed. It was ooh, that's cool. So.
Exactly.
I don't know what movie that was. Exactly. Gene Sears says, "Good morning. Finally got here. YouTube wouldn't let you in. I'm not surprised because it's the worst." Portia Sears says, "Good morning, Autumn and Richard."
Good talking to.
Let me see. Lisa said, "Resistance is truly futile." You're right. TC says, "I say get rid of words fighting against for war against. They don't bring peace, just more fighting and war." Exactly. So it's focus on what you do want. Even though that is the same as the opposite of focusing on what you don't want. You could do either one, but I want peace is better than I don't want war. Yes. It's you have to go toward the positive of what you want.
There's always a swing on positive. You could do.
Felicia said, "Morning all, just finished my workout." Me too. Oh, is that a squat person? Jeez Louise. I did squats. I did 100 squats today. So there is that.
Oh my gosh, I love that. You do that every time you exercise, though, right?
I've been doing it recently, and I really, really like it. Mm-hmm. Gigi said, "Well, that is what Richard does for a living. No surprise, he's great at it." I mean, y'all, when I found out he was a videographer for a living, I was just Lord, how did you send someone who literally does exactly what I need him to do, Jesus? So yes, it was amazing. So Lisa said, "Richard is right. Gratitude is a powerful manifestation tool." Exactly. Mm-hmm. D said, "I find that most entrepreneurial people are always the hardest on themselves. My best friend is just like that, and I always have to tell her not to be so hard on herself. You guys do so much." I know, I appreciate it. And I also have to remember,
those are facts.
On Mondays I go to the shop and I work for hours doing shop work. I forget I have a whole other business. It's a legitimate business that I need to run,
It has a door.
Yeah, I mean, it has opens. Customers. It's a physical place, So I'll get home at the end of the night and I'm I didn't do any, hashtag whack work today. And I just feel I haven't done anything, but it's just I was doing work though. It is important work to make sure that my other business is
very true.
Thriving. But it's just so I like I said, I go back and forth between feeling good about myself and just being it's never enough.
I'm completely a believer, and you're always the hardest on yourself. Mm. No one's harder on you than you are, and that goes double for people who are actually serious professionals. You know what I mean?
Shelly says, "You two make a great team. I really enjoy watching you every day." I appreciate that so much. That makes me so happy.
Shelly.
Gail said, "I made that butter chicken recipe yesterday while watching the replay from yesterday's live. Gave my neighbor a taste and he loved it." I mean, it's delicious. So Yeah, it's
it really
amazing.
Is. I have to agree. She swayed me on that. I've never tasted until you made it.
I mean, I hadn't had it in years, like years. Lisa said the law of attraction, it works when you work it. Exactly. I mean, you have to just surrender and completely
That's
believe,
basically it. It's
know?
like there's only so much swinging you can do where you're just like, you know what, let's rethink the fight.
Lisa says 46 watching, 15 likes. Smash that like button. You're right.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much for the reminder. Okay, sweetheart, you can cut that off because that's just going to be more footage for you to go.
Oh my gosh.
You know? I'm not editing my videos no more. No. I love you.
You're so cute.
But today we are working. That's all we're doing. Yes. Oh, and I'm eating. Can we talk about that? Like, can we talk about how today is the eating day? Taco tray. Okay, guys.
Say, old reliable.
I worked on a meal plan yesterday that would keep me at like maybe 11 total carbs. And I was just like, I mean, that's just going to have to be it, you know? And so I'm sure with like, if I took the Zip Fizz out, once again, it would be 9 total carbs. So, you know, it goes either way, but it was basically taco tray. It's basically my exact same meal, except in the morning, instead of having 2 cheeses and almonds, I have 2 cheeses and 2 slices of bacon. So see, I take out the almonds, I'll put in bacon.
Well, now we're talking.
I know, right? And then it goes to taco tray, which with no lettuce whatsoever, but I get 8 ounces of meat. And then I get 2 servings of cheese, 2 servings of that chipotle aioli, and then 2 servings of double the servings of pork rinds to really make it like a nacho type meal. Oh, and then I get the bulletproof coffee, added in the heavy cream, and 2 tablespoons of butter. No, so it's still a hot coffee. Okay. That was before taco tray. And then afterwards, my dessert is the 2 cheese sticks and then that whipped cream. So no chocolate. But with the skinny syrup though. So it'll taste, it can taste like whatever you put in it, now you know, because I am doing 0 carb sweetener. I mean, I'm still including those, but like just basically no erythritol because that has carbs. But yeah. That's what I was thinking. You know, that's what I was like, I could possibly do that. So I'll be looking into that, you know, starting in August. Kyoka said, I made it today, Whack Fam. I'm glad that you're here. Yay. Kelly said, good morning, better late than never. So much to learn. You're right. I'm glad everybody is here. Jennifer said, good morning, Autumn and Richard, Whack and Work Fam from sunny Florida. It's always sunny wherever you live, girl. Yes. That is the truth. So, yeah. So I did work on that yesterday. That was a little, you know, that was interesting. I was like, I'm just going to see if I could do it. It's a lot of elements.
Organize the whole entire plan.
And I'm mentally preparing for it, you know?
Wasn't it was 20 before, and then you went down to 12 now, or is it 11?
It was 10. I mean, no. So normally, like with my everyday diet, I eat like 20 net carbs. And like I said, it's honestly around 27 net carbs, but like 7 of those are lettuce and I don't count those, you know? So it's around 20 net carbs, but it's around 50 total carbs. Oh. So, you know, so net carbs are when you have carbs minus fiber, minus sugar, alcohol. Okay. For instance, the almonds that I love have 10 total carbs, but they have 6 grams of fiber, which make it 4 net carbs.
Okay.
You know?
So how much what's the new one drop down to?
So instead of doing 50 total carbs, I'm doing 11 total carbs.
Holy poop.
Yeah, exactly. So it hurts.
I know. Wow.
I know.
That's a lot different.
Yes, it is. Dana's
that
here.
Should be fun.
So better late than never. Good morning, Whackers. Yes, exactly. That's why I really worked on making it something. I was like, I could probably deal with that, you know, and I'm mentally preparing myself.
Sure you looked over,
you know, because really, if I'm being honest, you know, which that's all I was thinking. The only thing I'm losing are almonds and lettuce, like, and Quest chips, but that's okay, you know. But like, I can live without almonds and lettuce, you know, at least for a little bit, just to, you know, just to see.
Test yourself.
I really don't think that I'm the type of person that would prefer, you know, carnivore forever. I just really like vegetables that much, but it's a fun challenge.
It's nice to double dutch your way into it every now and then. Just 1, 2, 3, and then back out.
Oh my gosh, just dabble a little bit.
You're back in.
Felicia said, I spoke with a customer yesterday who had the last name Wark. Took me everything in my power not to tell her you better work.
I'm gonna have to look her up.
Kyoka said, love to see how you eat with this new plan. I know, right? So you should have done 20 total carbs. I know, like I'm trying to see, maybe I'll put the lettuce back in order to go down to 20 first. But that's really where the majority of my carbs come from. It's just the lettuce and the almonds.
Once you minus those two, that's literally the drop.
That is the majority of where they come from. And so
it's not that drastic.
It's not that drastic. That, like, taking away 2 items will drastically decrease the numbers. But I'm still working on it. And it's also another thing. It's not one of those things where I'd rather like half the amount of lettuce or half the almonds. I just need to get rid of them. Exactly. Like I am a cold turkey type person.
I definitely have noticed that.
Yes, exactly. So I just need to cut them all out completely. So yes. Rashana said, is this a new plan moving forward? No, this is just something that I'm preparing for. Remember how we talked about like possibly doing carnivore like in August? I don't think I'm ever going to be able to ever truly do carnivore. So, I mean, I could if I really wanted to, but I don't know if I really want to. But I can do 10 total carbs. So I am working on that in August. Probably from now until the end of the month. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Probably from now until the end of the month, it's just going to be like, taco tray, just regular, things to keep me on track, eating the proper amount of calories. Yeah.
That you ain't got to worry about.
Exactly. Kat here says, ¿Cómo están todos? Not good, not bien, because I haven't been practicing my Espanol in weeks. When I tell you weeks, how do you say ashamed in Espanol? Estoy ashamed. I know, I should do better. So, muy mal. So, I know, right? But I really want to get back into it. So, that's all I'm going to say. D says, are you doing straight ketovore or are you going to do keto on the weekends? Yes. So probably the first 2 weeks I do it because I'll do it like the entire month of August, or at least the last 3 weeks of August after Richard's birthday. But his birthday's on the 2nd. So pretty much have the whole month after that, between fasting.
Then it's back to normal.
Yeah. Between fasting and eating, I am going to do that 10 total carbs for my 3 eating days. And then on Sunday, I'll take it to keto, just that one day. Wow. So that's maybe when I'll have like an ice cream or a Quest bar or something like that. Let's be honest, probably an ice cream and a Quest bar. But really, as long as my meal prep is consistently those 10 total carbs, then, any of the treats that I would eat on that one day a week, I'm thinking it'll be okay. And, Sundays is also when I would do Smash the Crate or something. Like it's when I just have to be okay, or keto date night. I have to be okay not sticking to that particular number as long as I stay keto. So that's what I'm going to do.
Yes. I love that.
So yes, Lisa said, guess you'll be eating extra salad this week, Richard. I know, right? I have lots of lettuce.
I'll take it all.
Rashana says, does carnivore consist of lowering carbs? Yeah, carnivore pretty much consists of no carbs, like zero carbs. So
you try to go as low. Can you go?
Yeah, because carnivore really just means eating meat. Are you done? Carnivore really just means eating meat and then like trace carbs from dairy. Like it's like no vegetables or sweeteners at all, really, if you're doing clean carnivore. So yeah, in that case, you just won't be eating carbs. Like you'll be eating the however many carbs that comes from, maybe eggs or cream or maybe cheese, like a soft cheese, like a mozzarella, but like there's no nuts, there's no sweeteners, there's no vegetables, and there's no fiber, there's none of that stuff. Like it's a lot.
We already tried for a week, didn't we? When did we try that?
We did. Joyce said, yeah, carnivore is anything from an animal. Yeah, exactly.
Basically like meat.
So my problem with carnivore, the last time we did it, was that I also switched to eating every day and lowering my calories, So I really, what I'm going to do this time is just carnivore with alternate day fasting. Right now, I up my calories a little bit, and I'm actually eating around 2,200 calories. And I'm just trying to see how long I can keep losing weight eating 2,200 calories. And then after that, I will, start to lower it probably to 2,000. And then I'm hoping 1,800 is a floor, especially alternate day fasting. I'm eating 2,200 calories because I'm alternate day fasting. I don't necessarily know if I would be able to have the same success if I ate 2,200 calories every day. But the fact that I could alternate day fast is totally okay with me. So
yeah, I think I didn't know about.
Lord, Sylvia done wrote this whole sentence in Espanol, and I'm not even going to read it. Oh gosh, I wish I could understand that. I see. I am for not practicing my Spanish. Like I see some stuff.
Let me see. Let me give my
Richard no habla Espanol.
Let's see. That looks like a. Okay, I don't really know.
Jessica said the advanced carnivore folks get away with honey. Talk about metabolic flexibility. I mean, yeah, that's straight sugar in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. I feel like there's a difference between, carnivore if you're just doing like anything from an animal and then like, carnivore for keto, like still limiting sweeteners, natural sweeteners.
Yes.
So that's a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Melanie said, could carnivore every other day make a difference? I don't know. That's what we're going to see. At least for me.
I didn't know about the whole you ate every day at the time thing with the last time we did carnivore.
Yes. Yeah. I was eating a lot of food. Matter. I was eating around 1,600 calories.
That could matter.
I don't like that. I've really, really gotten used to eating 2,000 to 2,200 calories a day. Like that is where my body naturally feels satisfied. Mm-hmm. And eating any less than that, it just kind of makes me want more. So, exactly. Once again, I'd rather eat 2,000 calories on a day and then not eat it all than have 1,500 calories every day.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Sheila says, good morning, WAC fam. I'm glad that you're here, Sheila. Kat said, Autumn, I'm going to do a fast with a 2-hour keto food window, baby steps. Oh, that's awesome. Like
nice.
My food window is generally, 4 hours, but then I fast every other day. But yeah, if you can cut your daily eating window down and do like a 22-2 fast, that would be amazing. Oh, something else, Kat, was it you who asked me this question in the comments? And I said I would talk about it on the next live. Tammy says on carnivore, you can eat as much as you want. Maybe that's something that I will consider. I'm going to,
that's the trade-off is you get to double up.
I'm going to, I've always wanted to dabble in not intuitive eating, but, it's intuitive eating, but kind of the way that I did for my birthday. It was eat what you want, but then figure out how much it was later, So it's not like right now I let my numbers dictate how much I eat, And but what if I just made up a pound of meat and was just like, oh, I could eat, all this meat if I want, I could eat as much as I wanted and then tabulated how much it was, I don't know, because I just feel like I would go through the entire bag of Cello Wisps in a day. I would go through, I would just eat everything. Like I have problems stopping myself when I don't have the rules.
You're a particular individual.
Yeah. Well, no, there's a lot of people out there like that. So.
But that's what I was gonna say. But the way you are, though, it's just like the way
exactly. So I just never really know.
Because of your particularity.
I don't know if I want to try it. Yeah. But someone asked on my video, how do I like fast or how do I do a 2-day fast? Because by noon, like that person is like starving and they want to eat, and I'm just like, number one, are you really starving? That's the first question. Are you really hungry? Is your stomach growling? Are you lightheaded? Like what's going on? And if that's the case, you should eat, eat some food. Yes. But then secondly, another thing that helps me with my fasts, when I first looked into fasting, all of it was just skip breakfast and have lunch and dinner, And so I really struggled with fasting because I thought it was like, just start your eating window at 1 p.m. And I was just like, but all I could do from now until 1 p.m. is think about food, Mm-hmm. And so it would really make me food focused. But then I just realized, well, instead of skipping breakfast and having lunch and dinner, what if I had breakfast and lunch and just skip dinner? What if I shifted my eating window to the morning and then didn't have anything the rest of the day? And I found that works great for me. So if you leave for work in the morning, and you get to work and then by noon you are like ravished, but it's like, oh, I can't eat anything because I wait till OMAD till dinner. Mm-hmm. Then it's just like, maybe that's not good for you. Well, exactly. But what if you woke up and had like a huge breakfast, and that satisfied you all through the workday, so that by the time you got home, you're like, oh, I'm not even hungry anymore, or like a huge breakfast, light lunch, so that you don't have to eat later in the day.
Exactly. And it goes back to just knowing what you like. It's about your personal preference. That's why everybody's unique and everybody's different. You have to find what you love to do. Like if you know you like to eat more in the morning, make it breakfast, like you said. If you like more of a dinner, then wait till later. But
yeah, exactly. And so that's what I realized. It's just about when you eat, you know? And it used to be weird for me to tell people like, I don't eat after 1 p.m. And people are just like, what? You know, but and so, you know, like I don't have dinner and that's okay. Like that works for me. And that's honestly how I'm able to do it. Like I go from 0 to full in that 4-hour period. I like so I go from 0 to cheese, nuts, coffee, taco tray, you know, cheese, whipped cream. I eat all that food in a 4-hour period. And then the rest of the day, I'm just like, you know, like my stomach is full to where I feel satisfied. Maybe at like 6 o'clock, I'm like, diet soda, you know, just to feel better. And then I can ride the day.
Or a meal in there.
Yeah, or a meal in there. You're right. I'm gonna have to eat one of those today. Dee says she's telling you how to say you're ashamed of yourself for not practicing your Spanish. Wow. She's literally, and see, I didn't understand that because I don't practice my Spanish every day. I'm gonna have to go back up and look for the word ashamed. I can't even pronounce it.
With the knowledge nuggets.
Dee said that's what AD Keto did when he was learning to eat intuitively. What, did he overeat everything, or did he figure out what he calculate what he ate after he ate it?
Well, it's kind of, I mean, in some situations it's kind of like it's like training wheels on a bike. It's like you don't think you can do it until somebody magically takes the training wheels off, and then you're just like, oh my gosh, I just walked, I just ran a mile on the bike. It's like, if you take the guardrails off, I don't think you'll fall into an abyss.
Tammy said,
you look at like the celloist and just, I want to eat the whole bag.
I would eat the whole bag. Okay, Tammy said, I ate a whole pack of bacon one day when I did carnivore for the month of March. I lost around 13 pounds that month. Jeez.
Well, I'm definitely down for that.
I know, that's a lot. Holly said, I am pescatarian, so no carnivore for me. And with it being summer, I eat a lot of salad if I have and have increased my berries, but we'll do total carb tracking in August with you. That's awesome.
Oh, yes.
Linda said, waves of hunger will come and go about twice a day. Don't cut your electrolytes. That's also true. Electrolytes are good. And just, I have things that taste like stuff, like I like water, but I will have a diet soda, that also really helped. So Dee says ravenous, not ravish, two very different meanings. That's I would like to look at the meaning of the second word. Rashana said the Mr. and I for this week are eating lunch only, then having a shake for dinner. But I have an added coffee to break my fast. Nice. Is it like a keto chow? Is that what you're doing? Dr. White says, I love carnivore. The results are amazing and I feel better, especially my knees. Are you tracking how much you eat, or are you just eating carnivores? Lisa said, a lot of the time we don't realize that we're actually thirsty, not hungry. It takes some effort to figure out the difference. You're right. And it's also easier to just eat food. You're right. Okay, Dee said he ate what he wanted, then calculate the macros after. So yeah, maybe I will do that.
Training wheels, take them off.
I am looking at.
Let's see where this bike goes.
I am looking at the calendar.
Hopefully we won't crash into the first tree.
He's still going with the metaphor, you guys.
Of course.
The bike riding metaphor. Okay, so Richard's birthday is on Sunday, August the 2nd. So we're doing a cheat day that day. We're doing a Red Lobster cheat day. My normal fasting day is Monday, August the 3rd. So then on Tuesday the 4th, what I'm going to do just for that week, to see if I gain a zillion pounds, but just for that week, I am going to eat strictly carnivore and not track until after I eat. So eat as much as I want. So I will be cutting out. Yeah, I'll just have bacon, and I'll honestly try to keep the dairy to a minimum too, because I could eat carnivore if all I ate was like whipped cream and sour cream and cheese, but I really want to focus on eliminating the dairy, really making as much food as I want. So what I'll probably do, prepare tons of pounds of ground beef, prepare
have it on deck.
Tons of like tuna salad, chicken salad, things with mayo, and a lot of bacon and sausage and eggs. Yeah, so I can just eat whatever I want. So if I do that, so I'm going to do that. That'll be a good experiment. So I'll make an actual, Richard will make a whole week about like intuitive carnivore eating. Would that be something I want to see? Because that's honestly something that I want to experience for myself. So I would do that on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. And then I would fast on Saturday. And then what I'll do is I'll weigh myself that Sunday, as I'll be weighing myself every day, but I'll weigh myself on Sunday to really see what that did. That would be interesting. I'm going to try that. If I can eat as much as I want of carnivore food and still lose weight, I mean, I can do that. Lord tells you, because there's nothing better I enjoy feeling in the world, just a belly full of food. What's wrong with me? But I love the feeling. If you can have a belly full of delicious, healthy food, then hey, go for it.
I'm not against you on that one.
Yes. Let's see. Bright Girl says, what gifts did you get from your granny?
Well, good.
She just randomly stopped over my house. Ooh, chicken crust pizza. And she brought me this. No, 2 of them actually. And she bought me a book from a childhood author, Shel Silverstein. But she just dropped off a book and 2 throw pillows that had my name on them for no reason. But that's my granny. Yeah. And I absolutely love her.
She's
yes. Valerie said, I think intuitive eating works best when you focus on real food. Yeah. So that's what I'm committed to doing. I'm going to eat as much as I want intuitively, but only whole foods.
I love that.
Yeah. And then we're just going to see what happens. Rashana says, Quest shakes. I have yet to pull the trigger on Keto Chow. Too expensive. There's people live by Keto Chow. So are the little, sample packs too expensive? Because see, I'm always here for paying a little more for a sample pack because you get the variety. Exactly. So, but I feel you on that.
And Keto Chow is the milkshakey. That's the milkshake.
Yes. See, Dana says Keto Chow is amazing. You should pull the trigger. So worth it. Yeah. I mean, everyone I know loves Keto Chow.
They love those.
Yes. Chicken crust pizza. Make a chicken crust pizza with no sauce. I'm okay with not using sauce, but is that how you get through that?
I love that.
Oh, I can't talk. That's my brother, but I'll call him back in a minute.
Sounds amazing.
So Rashana said, I want some. I'm gonna need a coupon code. That's hilarious. Dr. Watts says, yes, Sheila, less inflammation is what keeps me going, and the bonus is the weight loss. Well, that's good. I feel the problem is I feel too good no matter what I eat, which praise the Lord, I don't want that to change at all. But it's just like I don't necessarily have the incentive to change my diet as much as like if I was honestly feeling bad because of the food. So yeah. Let me see. Maybe he's here. I don't know.
What's that?
I just want to make sure, because my family just be showing up at my house. No, he's not here. Okay, I'll call him back. I just want to make sure I'm.
No, you're fine. And yes, they do.
Yeah. And then also, don't forget, I also get paid handsomely to work for my brother. So I'll be doing hours worth of work. I know, right? I just do a lot. Sheila said, I'm also starting carnivore, but August 4th is my birthday cheat day. So Wednesday I'll be starting. That's amazing. I kind of want to hear all about what you're going to have on your cheat day. Goodness. Because if y'all saw Matt and Mega on Keto Connect, they went on some fancy 8-course tasting menu. And I'm like, that's fine and everything. But for my cheat day, I just want a bag of Doritos and some donuts. I'm a junk food. Yeah, I'm a junk food.
Yes.
I feel like their cheat day is more your style, like gourmet, delicious food.
We ain't gonna go that far. I mean, we can do a shrimp boil. You can throw it all on the table.
Oh my gosh. But I was just like, nah, man. I just want to know what constitutes a cheat day for everyone. Everyone said the pillows are cute. I know that the pillows are cute. That's not the point. I did not ask for the pillows. Now I have to keep these pillows, and basically it just comes down to I didn't ask for them.
Y'all know,
if I wanted pillows, I would have gotten myself pillows. Yeah, they're gonna go to the yard sale. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Dana said, go to 2 Crazy Ketos and use their link, automatically get 10% off. Yes. Yeah. There's a lot of people that have 10% off with Keto Chow, but definitely use 2 Crazy Ketos.
Exactly.
Because they're my favorite.
And they make the best.
Rashana said, I am doing an entire treat weekend for my birthday, 3 days. Then I will try carnivore. I mean, go for it. Mine ended up being 3 days, which I was just thinking about today, though. It was technically 2 days. Because if you remember on Sunday, when we started with that pizza and that cookie cake, I didn't eat till after 1 p.m. Mistake number 1. Okay. When you have a cheat day, you better eat that whole day, girl. So that it really was a day and a half. If you add it up, because Monday, the day of my birthday, I woke up and I was just like, oh, cookie cake. So I did that on Monday. But on Sunday, I didn't start eating till 1. No. Then on Tuesday, when I was supposed to fast, I had actually made it all the way to like 2 p.m. before I was like, you know what? That's some garbage, you know? So I really didn't eat until 1 p.m. and then after 2 p.m. So that's only a day when you put it together, you know? So start to finish, girl. Start to finish. That's all I'm saying. So Felicia says all dressed chips are my weakness. I can't have them anywhere near me. Like potato chips, like nachos.
Yeah.
Sheila said golden chicken tacos, rice, beans, and roast meat. Oh my gosh, that sounds like that Mexican. That is amazing. So yeah, that's really good. Okay, we got to go because I got to call my brother. Oh, I got to talk about my weight first. I gotta talk about my weight first. It's over there. Yeah, this one. Okay, so yesterday was a fasting day. I fasted. We walked 5 miles, blah, 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 everything. I stepped on the scale this morning. I weighed 174.4. That's a loss of 0.8. Not going to lie. Would have liked for it to have been at least a pound, but like, who cares? I don't think I had any number twos. I didn't really, it's just not about the number. It's about the fact that I fasted. It's about doing what I'm supposed to be doing, and then the weight will follow. But just the small part of me wants to just be like, oh, I wish it was lower. But that's exactly. But that I got to get back on the high frequency of like, okay, I am doing what I'm supposed to be. That's all that matters. So I am. So that's about it. So we are going to be super productive today.
Yes.
Shoot What I Eat Wednesday video, and everyone have a great day. We'll talk to you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. I know, right? 9:30 a.m. Eastern. Bye.
Bye.
I can't. Did I hit the button? Oh, bye.
Oh my God.